Part of me wishes they hadn't apologised because I don't want to read it out, but they have to apologise, because if they don't apologise, everyone says they haven't even apologised. We've seen Liverpool do it. It's false, because ultimately, as I read this to you now, they'd still be in the Super League today if it hadn't fallen apart. So your apology means nothing because you didn't get away with it. So it's a fake apology in essence. But look, to all this is not from me, this is from Joel Glazer. To all Manchester United fans, supporters, over the past few days, we've all witnessed the great passion which football generates and the deep loyalty our fans have for this great club. Shame you don't have it yourselves. You made very clear your opposition to the European Super League, and we've listened. We got it wrong, and we want to show that we can put things right. I mean, you've listened now. Right, you didn't speak to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, you didn't speak to Sir Alex Ferguson, you didn't speak to the fans, you didn't speak to the players. You've listened now because you've lost, and you want to try and put it right. You cannot put this right. You tried to take us out of tournaments that our club... I mean, I don't want to keep mentioning 1958, 1968, 1999, but you know what they tried to turn their back on for money. And now they've listened. You haven't listened, you lost. You've not listened, because if Man City and Chelsea hadn't pulled out, we still would have been screaming and shouting, you still would have carried on. So you've not listened. Don't insult our intelligence. And also, can I just say as well, I've got a big message I want to say at the end, because there's something that they say in here that I just really want to say something about. But you cannot make out that everything's going to be okay again. You cannot stab people in the back and go, oh, we should have told you we were going to do it. You didn't tell anybody, you stabbed us in the back, and now we've realised and we've survived it, and we've fought back, and you've gone, sorry. You like the bully. You're like the bully. Nicky Butt used the word bully, and he's right. You're like the bully who picks on the small kid in the playground, and you think, oh, I'm going to bully them and take their pocket money. And you've tried to bully us, and what you didn't know is we might be smaller than you, we might not have the money you've got, but we've been practicing our karate, and we've kicked the crap out of you. And now you're going, sorry, like the big bully you does. It's bullying. And you apologising now when you attacked us and our football club is bang out of order. But look, although the wounds are raw, you're damn right they're bloody raw, and I understand that it will take time for the scars to heal. I really hope the scars never heal. I hope this is never forgotten. I'm personally committed to rebuilding trust with our fans and learning from the message you delivered with such conviction. It makes you so angry. You want to learn from your mistakes. Have you not been listening for 15 years? No one wants you here. No one wants you here, and you got arrogant, and you've been found out. We continue to believe that European football needs to become more sustainable throughout the pyramid for the long term. However, we fully accept that the Super League was not the right way to go about it. In seeking to create a more stable future for the game, we failed to show enough respect for its deep-rooted traditions, promotion, relegation, the pyramid, and for that we are sorry. You mean you know nothing about football and you tried to make money? Yeah, exactly. Get out. This is the world's greatest football club, and we shat all over it. Oh no, sorry, it doesn't say that. That's what they actually did. This is what he said. This is the world's greatest football club, and we apologise unreservedly for the unrest caused during these past few days. It is important for us to put that right. Yeah, sell the bloody club and get out. That's the only way you get it right. Manchester United has a rich heritage, and we recognise our responsibility to live up to its great traditions and values. The pandemic has thrown up so many unique challenges, and we're proud of the way Manchester United and its fans from Manchester and around the world have reacted to the enormous pressures during this period. We also realise that we need to better communicate with you, our fans, because we will always be at the heart of, as you will always be at the heart of the club. In the background, you can be sure that we will be taking the necessary steps to rebuild relationships with our stakeholders across the game, with a view to working together on solutions to the long-term challenges facing the football pyramid. Right now, our priority is to continue to support all of our teams as they push for the strongest possible finish of the season. In closing, I would like to recognise that that is your support which makes this club so great, and we thank you for that. I mean, it makes you want to throw up. It makes you want to throw up. I mean, I totally understand there has to be an apology, but the contradictions, the lies, the manipulation, and the fact that you're only apologising because you lost, and everything you said in there a day ago you were totally ignoring, and you would be ignoring it today if your plan hadn't failed. You talk about respect, you talk about the fans, you talk about the history, and you absolutely betrayed it. And the apologies are so weak when there's so much evidence against that you totally ignored all those things. So it's weak. As for, we want to communicate better with our fans because we'll always be at the heart of the club. I'll tell you what, here's a challenge to the Glazers then. Who are you going to communicate with? You're going to communicate with the normal people, aren't you? Nothing against those, but I'll guarantee you now this, right? If you're genuinely sorry and you genuinely want to do something about this, let's see if the Glazers or Manchester United Football Club make any contact with the United stand and want to sit down and have a chat. Because I'll guarantee you they will not do it. And that is why 100% I know this is a load of shit. Because they don't like the United stand. Because the United stand doesn't like the Glazers in charge and thinks they're a bunch of snakes and liars who are only out to line their pockets. So I'm not saying about me here either. I'm talking about the thousands and thousands of people who watch this channel and get involved with this channel. That is your fan base. What are you going to do for them? Nothing. You'll talk to the normal people and you'll ignore the vast majority of people. You'll talk to the cosy relationships, but you won't talk to the difficult people. These are the people you've upset. It's all the fans. Everybody should be represented and everybody should be listened to. And to be honest with you, you won't do it. You won't do it because you're manipulators. You are manipulators, you are liars, you are snakes. You've been found out and you're only apologising because you didn't get away with it. And that's the bottom line. They didn't get away with it, so they're apologising. And